Kentucky erases 18-point deficit, defeats Gonzaga in overtime in thrilling top-10 showdown in Seattle. Kentucky overcomes 18-point deficit to top Gonzaga in overtime, 90-89***.
Seattle, Kentucky basketball continues to play with fire, but for the second time this season, the Wildcats managed to escape unscathed. Despite trailing 50-34 at halftime on Saturday against Gonzaga, UK staged a remarkable comeback to force overtime with the game tied at 79. In the extra period, Kentucky outscored the Bulldogs 11-10 to secure a thrilling 90-89 victory at Climate Pledge Arena in this battle of top 10 teams. Late night game, joked Kentucky coach Mark Pope, referencing the 10 p.m. Eastern Time tip-off. "People who went to sleep at halftime are going to be so sad." The Wildcats dominated the second half in overtime, outscoring Gonzaga 56-39 to seal the incredible win. The victory allowed number 6 Kentucky to bounce back from its first loss of the season, a setback against Clemson earlier in the week. The win improved the Wildcats' record to 8-1, while the number 8 Bulldogs fell to 7-2. "Great team win," said fifth-year senior guard Jaxson Robinson, who contributed 18 points and a team-high 5 assists. "I know the first half was rough, but this team is resilient." Coach Pope talks about it all the time, but going into halftime, we're a great team that makes adjustments. The Bulldogs, despite stellar performances from Graham Ike, 28 points, 11 rebounds, and Ryan Nembhard, 13 points, 10 assists, couldn't hold off the Wildcats' rally. While Kentucky celebrated another victory, the team's slow starts away from Rupp Arena continued. In each of its 3 games away from home this season, against Duke, Clemson, and now Gonzaga, the Wildcats have trailed by at least 7 points at halftime. Despite this trend, Pope and his staff are focused on improving and addressing these sluggish first halves. "These guys have just been like, man, we feel like BBN is a little bored, and so we just want to make it super exciting," Pope joked when asked about the slow starts. While Pope remains reluctant to openly discuss the issue, he knows that continuing to dig large halftime holes is not a sustainable formula for success. With the SEC shaping up to be one of the toughest conferences this season, the Wildcats must find consistency. For now, however, they have time to celebrate their stunning comeback before embarking on their next challenge. "Really proud of everybody on the team," said fifth-year senior forward Andrew Carr, who led the Wildcats with 19 points. "I feel like we've responded a lot this season. We talk about our points of emphasis and make it happen.